Ever wonder why more life experiences leave you more lost inside? This truth might sting, but stick with me till the end. Your confusion isn't your fault. It's a modern trap built for you. Do you feel this weird contradiction in your daily life? We have way more options and instant joy than our parents ever had. Yet we're far more anxious, empty, and lost all the time. You grind hard at work and treat yourself to a spontaneous trip. You're hyped at first, but boredom hits by day 3. You end up scrolling nonstop, craving your bed back home. You tell yourself this is just harmless relaxation. You laugh, get upset, and zone out for hours on short videos. When you put your phone down, your mind's totally blank. You still convince yourself you're just unwinding properly. You hit every social event and add dozens of new contacts. Late at night, scrolling your list, you have no one to vent to. You chalk that loneliness up to being a full-grown adult. You chase every activity, shop, and tourist spot to live fully. But here's the brutal reality. More experiences equals more confusion. Your happy moments shrink, and your inner void grows bigger. Is chasing new experiences actually the wrong path? It's not you that messed up. You fell for the dopamine trap. You're rushing headfirst while slowly draining your soul. Today we'll break down every layer of this hidden modern scam. You'll see why endless fun pulls you closer to emptiness, and learn the real path to a grounded, fulfilled life. First lie society sold you. Dopamine equals pure happiness. Let's unpack what dopamine actually truly is. Brands and corporations have twisted its real meaning for decades. Most people think good food or new items trigger happiness chemicals. But that's a massive lie they've pushed to get you consuming. Here's the raw truth nobody tells you about dopamine. It's not a happiness chemical. It's a craving chemical. It fuels the urge to want something before you get it. It generates anticipation, not genuine satisfaction. Think about why you can't stop scrolling short-form videos. It's not the clips themselves. It's the unknown next one. The mystery spikes your dopamine to make you keep swiping. The joy you feel only lasts a split second before you crave more. Online shopping works exactly the same tricky way. You're obsessed imagining the item before delivery arrives. Once you unbox it, the excitement fades instantly. Dopamine chases the hunt, not the reward itself. It creates endless hunger that can never fully be filled. You think you're chasing joy, but you're just chasing desire. Real peace and contentment come from different brain chemicals. Endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin create lasting fulfillment. These only come through focus, effort, and consistent effort, like finishing a long book or crushing a long workout run. Mastering a skill or deep talks with family bring that calm warmth. These two brain systems actively fight against each other. The more you chase cheap dopamine, the less real joy you feel. Companies package dopamine hits as living life to the fullest. Constant consumption is just an empty illusion of experience. You're only feeding your brain's endless craving loop. Let's dive deeper into society's twisted definition of experience. I don't hate meaningful life moments. I hate watered-down versions. Corporations totally distorted what real experience means today. Our parents built skills, loved one person their whole lives. They built homes and watched their kids grow slowly. Those slow moments built deep inner fulfillment and weight. Modern life experiences are all fast, surface-level thrills. Rushing through 10 cities in 3 days for social media photos, quick escape rooms and half-hour online courses, 7-day boot camps promising instant mastery of anything. All these share identical traits: fast, cheap, high stimulation. They're designed to flood your brain with dopamine fast. Every fun activity is a packaged product to sell you. Brands know you're lost, anxious, and unsure of your purpose. They're easy fix. Go travel, party, try every trendy hobby. You snap photos for likes and feel temporarily complete. Your dopamine spikes hard, yet the high dies rapidly. Soon you need bigger thrills to feel that same rush again. This is dopamine tolerance building inside your brain. Ordinary trips and restaurants feel boring to you now. You're not climbing upward. You're falling into a bottomless hole. You're basically an addict with experiences as your drug. The whole world encourages this endless consumption cycle. People buy flights and expensive courses just for a photo op. You're not living life. You're fueling corporate profits. More experiences equals emptier feelings. A vicious death spiral. The second hidden dopamine trap. Endless choices confuse you. Freedom sounds great, yet it's just another illusion. Our parents had very limited life paths to pick from. With few options, they never wasted time second-guessing. They only wondered how to walk their chosen road better. Meanwhile, we have thousands of paths laid out for us. We can work remotely, travel overseas, or start a business. It sounds amazing to have unlimited possibilities, but too many options overstimulate your dopamine system. Every new path sparks the urge to wonder what if. You jump from hobby to hobby, never sticking to one thing. You start every project, yet finish absolutely nothing. You think you're exploring life, but you're chasing novelty. Dopamine keeps dragging you away from deep growth. Unlimited choices turn freedom into crippling anxiety. You spend your whole life skimming the surface of life. You never dive deep enough to find real fulfillment. Many world travelers still feel empty inside. They have travel stories, but no deep wisdom. Confusion happens when you only take tiny steps on every road. Dopamine rushes you to test the next path instantly. Your life becomes a book full of empty pages. Next trap. Pleasure inflation kills your ability to feel joy. Think back to your first smartphone years ago. Simple games used to keep you entertained all day long. Now, the newest phones leave you feeling completely unimpressed. Your brain has built a massive tolerance for stimulation. Dopamine only cares about new surprises, not steady joy. Every thrill loses its spark after one try. Your joy threshold gets higher and higher every year. You lose patience for slow, gentle little joys. You mistake numbness for maturity and wisdom. You can no longer appreciate quiet, simple happiness. Your senses are burnt out from constant, cheap stimulation. The third trap. Social media likes control your self-worth. You refresh posts nonstop waiting for notifications. Every like gives you a tiny dopamine hit. Social media weaponizes our human need for acceptance. You live to perform for online audiences instead of living. Trips, meals, and hobbies exist only for photos. Your identity gets mixed up with your online persona. You grow lonely because no one knows the real you. Let's break free from all these dopamine traps for good. The only fix? Chase endorphins instead of dopamine. Dopamine is fast, fleeting craving. Endorphins are deep, calm peace. Endorphins come from hard, meaningful long-term work. Read a challenging book instead of scrolling reels. Master a skill that takes hundreds of hours to learn. Stick to long workouts instead of instant thrills. Build deep face-to-face connections instead of swiping online. All endorphin activities demand delayed gratification. Master delayed reward, and you regain control of your mind. Here's a simple, actionable plan you can start today. First, 1 hour screen-free time every single day. Second, pick one long-term project to commit to. Third, learn to sit with uncomfortable boredom. Fourth, do something purely for yourself, no audience. This isn't about being a monk without joy at all. It's about recovering genuine, lasting happiness. Our generation sits between slow joy and digital overstimulation. Your emptiness is your soul sending you a wake-up call. Stop living for quick thrills and online validation. Your life is not just a collection of surface experiences. Walk your own unique path without chasing trends. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button now. Subscribe for more psychology and self-mastery content. Drop a comment. What cheap dopamine habit drains you most? See you next time. Take back control of your mind.